What do you want? Do you want better averages, right? And 16 cores, right? Or do you want better 0.1% lows? 650 for 8 cores? How much is a 5950X right now? I think it's 718 for 16 cores. Hello? Now, don't get me wrong. Like, this thing still competes, and you're going to see what I mean. It still competes with the 5950X really good, like really close. But that just, this part right here, is what's like messing my brains up, guys. Like, would you buy a 12900K for 8 cores when you could just buy a 5950X for 16? Something's up here. Like, something's not making sense for me here. It does get around the same performance, I'm not gonna lie. But if I had a choice between 8 and 16, what do you think I'm picking? Now, if it was $500 for the 12900K, then it would be a different story. Then I'll be like, yeah, like 12900K is the go-to. But $650 when I could just get 16 cores for $60 more? Like, you know what I mean? No, Javi, don't return it. Don't return it. I'm just posting my criticism right now, guys. Like, it's not, if you have a 12900K, it is not over, guys. It is not over. Trust me. But literally, like, this is just my critique with it. Like, the pricing just doesn't make sense to me. Because I can possibly, like, I didn't do it yet, guys. But I tested the frames with the 8 cores disabled, like, with the efficiency cores disabled. I tested it with it enabled. Same thing. Probably better. Like, if I was tuning the RAM, which Warzone loves, you guys already know how much Warzone loves your RAM and latency. If I'm tuning the RAM and the latency and I could get better latency with the E-cores disabled, like, gonna have to disable it. Like, the next point is the DDR5. If you are on a 12900K with DDR5, I'm telling you right now, you are not going to get FPS like a 5950X on DDR4. It's just not gonna happen. Not right now, guys. Cause the thing is, like, see, this is the thing, like, with the oh god, this is why it's such a hard purchase for you guys. Like, I feel so sorry for you guys, just because, like, this is a tough choice. Like, this is a lot of money, guys. Like, this is a lot of money. You're planning to get a 2900K, right? DDR5. Right now. I'm talking about right now. Not in the future, like right now, right? Okay? It doesn't have good DDR5 out right now, guys. Like, I'll show you my DDR5 right here. Guys, this is my DDR5. It's 5200. It ain't going nowhere. They don't have good DDR5 yet. And you're going to have a lot of latency. So literally, like, all the DDR5s out right now, like, you're going to have to take a hit. If you're planning to get a 2900K, right? And you have to choose between DDR4 and DDR5. Here's the trade-off. If you go DDR4, so let's just do this. DDR4 versus DDR5, right? DDR4, the pros. High frames, high FPS, right? Same FPS, right? The cons, not future-proof. So when that DDR5 comes out, you might regret it. You might not, depending. The DDR5, the pros are, it's future-proof. The cons are not high FPS. You're still going to get pretty good FPS. It's just not going to be like crazy. DDR5 has more latency right now, exclamation point. I gotta put this in all caps, right now. So you're not gonna get like as good of FPS as if you had a DDR4 at a 12900K. So that's the trade-off you're making there. If it was me personally, guys, like, what I would do is I would just go like DDR4 unless you can get. I would personally go DDR4 because I know like what I'm getting. I'm gonna get my 300 FPS, like, you know, the regular. And like when good DDR5 comes out, like, and I want to, I can upgrade to that. Like if I want to. So DDR4 is winning in terms of FPS currently, right? So literally, like if you go DDR4 2900K, you're getting your FPS. You're getting your FPS. So now that that's over, we can talk about, how does the 2900K compete with the 5950X? I'll just give you guys a spiel right here. And I'm going to give you guys a side-by-side right now. You guys have it right here. Now, the 2900K isn't done, like, fully tuning. So, like, I would just give it, guys, like this is a head-to-head. And I made sure the latency was exactly the same. So the latency, guys, is exactly... Yeah, people testing 59... Oh, God. Jesus Christ, stud. God damn. Stop it. But, guys, the latency is exactly the same. Like, I made sure to nail it down to the exact same nanoseconds of latency, guys. So these are just the two head-to-head with a little bit of overclock on the 2900K. Fully overclock on the 5950X, like head-to-head right here, right? And this is with the all cores enabled, right? So basically, I'm just going to play it. It's close. It's close. Now the 2900K wins here. Here's where the 2900K wins. You guys seen that right there? In the front of the tower, the 2900K wins. But everywhere else, it gets just absolutely... Here, we'll watch it again here. So the 5950X is keeping up. But here is the point, bro. You guys see that? That's the flaw of the 5950X right there. Those dips right there is the flaw. So the lows on the 12900K is better. I turned off the E-cores, so we're about to go E-cores versus no E-cores. Ready? So this is the all-core. Where's the E-cores off? You guys ready for this? So we're going to go head-to-head. 12900K. E-cores are off on the right side. E-cores are on the left side. You guys already see the frame. Look at the frames. Well, I'm going to start it here. So about 10 to 15 frame difference. Ten to 15 frames of a difference. So the E-cores really don't matter that much. And I could probably tune this even more to make it even higher. So they might just match up equally, like after I tune this perfectly. So literally you don't even need the E-cores, which is crazy. So this is in the middle of the downtown. This is the 5950X, left side, 12900K, right side. Same latency. This is the exact same nanoseconds. I think the 12900K actually has better nanoseconds of latency, which is crazy. But this is where I was like, the reviews are a little bit off here. I don't know how people are getting like... I don't know how people weren't getting good numbers with the 5950X. I think they're doing something wrong, but... You guys see the difference there? Like, unless it's that one part of downtown, there's like a 10 frame difference. And I think what happens here, because these are like on the exact same latency, guys, exact same GPU. I think what's happening here is that the 5950X actually has 16 performance cores. And the 12900K only has 8, but it's really good. It's a really good 8 core. This is a hard one. This is like what I was like, it's so hard, guys. Like, remember when you guys said, like, were like, it's 50-50? Who wins the 5950X or the 1200K? Guys, it's literally 50-50. It's what do you want? Do you want better averages? Do you want better 0.1% lows? This is the choice you have to choose from.